making real change happen.
I think it's a very ambitious idea.
This big beastie that we call mental health does have the capacity to change.
I want change. I've been campaigning for 16 years for change.
It's going to be challenging in Brazil for sure.
We're up against a lot of huge barriers.
Change is always a slow process.
Maybe I can build foundations for change, and even if it takes an entire lifetime, maybe I have to be satisfied with that.
Change is a multifaceted concept.
At the heart, it's looking inside and going, what is it that I need to change? What are my biases? What are the things that I'm doing that reflects what society's doing that I'm rallying against, because I'm part of society?
I'm never going to change the bigger picture of things, but maybe a couple of people will have an opportunity they otherwise wouldn't have.
We are constantly trying to change our systems. It's always through audits, it's always through kind of like trials, but what is really real change and enduring change?
It means changing society, changing the way we are with each other, changing mental health services.
Changing our whole attitude towards mental health in general.
The way we understand and think about things, the concepts we use, the language we use.
Because what we want is a better world. And that's what everybody, I think, is working towards.
The main causes of mental ill health are the world around us. It's the society we live in.
We've got to look at how people live, where people live. We've got to start looking at employment, education, the amount of money they have, societies people live in, and what we can do to make those societies better.
You have to engage with politicians, you have to engage with decision makers in the bureaucracy and so on.
Because I don't think that people will be able to really thrive if they just have psychological treatments and then they go back into a world that is like a war on them.
I think one of the things I'm going to do is actually try and be in spaces that make me feel uncomfortable. If I don't reach out to those spaces, how do I change myself? How am I part of the change with others?
Being receptive to critical feedback by people with lived experience around what they feel may need to change about what I'm doing.
With change, it's got to come from yourself, which is hard, but it's doable, and that's what this conference has made me think, is that, you know, there's a lot that you can do that's might only be small little changes, but those things have a knock-on effect on other people and they might go and make other changes.
For some of us, we don't have a choice about whether things change or not, but what we have a choice about is advocating and lobbying and ensuring that we actively represent clients and family interest. That's the bit you get to choose.